For the WMC Victorian title. Firstly, to my right, fighting out of the red corner, trained out of Malvern Martial Arts. Official weight 66.2 kilograms. He is the WBC Victorian champion. 14 fights, 12 wins, 1 draw. 3 of them coming by knockout. Representing Malvern, ladies and gentlemen, Alex the Great, Alexi Petroulias. And across the ring, his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, trained out of the Hangar Fort Gym. Official weight 66.4 kilograms. 15 fights for 11 wins. He is the reigning, current and defending WMC Victorian champion, representing Preston. Ladies and gentlemen, Ashley, the Executioner Powell.
Red, blue corner, center ring. Red, red, red. Centering. 5 rounds, 2 minutes, full tie rules.
Here we go, Johnny Kev. Bout 7 of the night, proudly brought to you by PerceptionDesign.com, the current WMC state champion, Ashley Powell, putting his title up against Alexi Petroulias. Ash Powell, 15 fights, 11 wins, trained by Carl Draper out of Hangar 4. Alexi Petroulias, 14 fights, 12 wins, trained by Ting out of Malvern Martial Arts. And a big welcome to Jinyan Tao joining us here from Sorjai Pet, commentating Tao.
Thanks
How are you,
very much, Bushy? Yeah, I'm happy to be here on the commentary desk again. I've got my voice back from my fight, and should be right to say something.
I'm unfortunately sitting in the middle between you two. Will I get a word in?
Yes, good, let's go, come on.
You'll be fine, mate.
Round 1.
5 2-minute rounds, full tie rules. WMC state title up for grabs, currently held by Ash Powell with the black trunks.
Well, as we expected, Alexi likes to start nice and slow, but Ash Powell will not give him a chance to settle at all.
No, he really likes to come forward, Ash Powell. He's a very aggressive fighter, and I think that, as you said, Alex is definitely the opposite. He likes to start slow. I like Alex's technique for Muay Thai a lot, yeah, but I mean, Ash is such a walk-up aggressive fighter that it's hard to maintain that composure under that kind of pressure. So we'll see what happens as it unfolds, but certainly Alex will have to take this title if he wants it.
Yeah, Alexi's one of those fighters, Tao, that he does fight with the good Thai rhythm, but then he just explodes out of nowhere.
Already short crossing elbow from Ash Powell. Downward elbow now in the neutral corner. This is not something that Alexi would be used to at all under a 5-round fight.
I think this bout was scheduled on the last Rebellion show, unfortunately, but Ash Powell, I think, broke his hand, and so it's been a long time in the making, this bout.
But you can't argue that Alexi has got to be the one that's worthy of the title defence for Ash as well. You know, he's had a very, very active year, and he's very, very good at this weight.
Yeah, he's had a very busy 18 months. Most of his 14 fights have been racked up in the last 18 months.
Yeah, whereas Ash Powell really hasn't been as busy. Probably finding it hard to get opponents.
Pick it up, fellas, pick it up, pick the work right up.
Ash looks a lot bigger too than Alexi.
He is. He cuts a lot of weight, does Ash. I remember when he fought Phil and he got the title. He was a monster.
Knee guard from Alexi, and
Get up.
Ash Powell just puts him onto the canvas. Can't say I've seen that for a long time. One fighter with a knee guard and then the...
Yeah. That's it, you've got to put it on hard.
And a big thank you to Perception Design getting behind this WMC state title.
Well, a big welcome to Jinyan Tao, who's joined us now in the commentary position. Here we go, Tao. We've got Ash Powell, the defending WMC title holder. Alexi Petroulias, the challenger. We saw in that first round, Ash Powell not giving Alexi a chance to settle into his rhythm at all. He likes to start slow, but as we said, really Alexi has to work hard to take the title off Ash Powell.
Absolutely, yeah. If you're going to try and play that Thai game against Ash, you know, you really have to be on the ball. You know, like Ash likes to come forward. He's very, very aggressive, and that's hard to maintain that composure when someone's being so aggressive with you. But you know, I've got to like Alex's technique as well, you know, so I think that he has all the tools, but he really has to put the fight to Ash to take his title off him, you know.
Come on, Red. Now go.
So round 2 proudly brought to you by PerceptionDesign.com. It was interesting just watching the blue corner in between rounds. Carl Draper was sitting there and Ash was sort of shaking his head as if to say no. So I just wondered whether the question that Carl Draper was asking Ash was, has he got a lot of power with him? And, whatever the answer was, Ash was just sitting there sort of shaking his head as if to say no.
So you're lip reading.
I'm only assuming, mate, because Carl had his back to us, but just looking at the expression on Ash's face, he didn't look concerned at all.
Let's go, turn around, box.
It really is aggressive, Ash, isn't he? I mean, he just there before, he just thought, I'm just going to blast through with a kick. He didn't care whether Alexi checked it. He didn't care. He's just going to blast through like that. He just sort of runs in and barrages in.
His forearm across the neck of Alexi over there in the blue corner. Once again, Alexi trying to use that knee guard.
Yeah. And I mean, he really needs to start utilising that teep and stopping Ash running forward, because, I mean, if you spend the whole fight going backwards like this, it's very hard to stay ahead on a tie scorecard. I mean, you can do it, like, if you got a wizard like Namkabon or, Sengchai, they can go backwards and they can win the fight, but, you have to be an absolute wizard to be able to do that.
Yeah, and Alexi at this stage is not busy enough, even though he's on the back foot. He's not really counter-punching or kicking enough to rack up decent points.
But as you said, it's the early round, so, he'll pick up his pace. You just don't want to leave it too late,
That's better work from Alexi, just a couple of kicks as he was going back.
And that's what he's got to do if he's going to go back. He still has to be seen to be attacking first.
Ash was winding up the big knee there. Elias stepped in.
Oh, look at that.
That almost hit me.
The way that Ash Powell just lined up that straight right hand.
Crossing elbow there from Alexi. Interesting round 2, proudly brought to you by Perception Design, WMC state title up for grabs. Elias Crew Ting just doing the customary thing and stretching the legs of Alexi, and Elias just shaking his head trying to get him out of the ring, saying no, just get on with it.
That's it, he said the seconds are out. He said, yeah, my seconds are out.
Crossing elbow there from Ash Powell, just grazing the top of the scon.
Now, what do you think is the strategy that...
that's a big
He's been cut! Big cut!
Well, I was just about to say to you, that as a strategy, the best thing that Alexi could do is try and cut Ash Powell.
Yeah, I reckon you'd probably be right. I reckon it worked.
Guys, we've got Clint Howson sitting there in the corner here, just having a chat to him before the start of the fight. And he said, I reckon Alexi's going to cut Ash Powell with an elbow. And that was before the start of the fight. This guy's a mind reader. That is a big cut right above the left eyebrow.
Yep, and we've been sprayed with blood again here in the commentary position.
I'm just going to use the program as an umbrella.
Stop! Separate! And let's go, box!
Well, Alexi just seems to have picked up a notch.
Yeah, and I tell you, that is a big cut, and it's just getting wider and wider. It's right on the bone. Crossing elbows as well from Ash Powell.
Yeah, Ash looking to do...
You see, this actually can turn into something that might, play on Ash's mind a little bit and might slow him down a little bit, and that could be exactly what Alexi needs, I don't think so, but, it can. Sometimes a fighter can get cut and they can just kind of throw it to the wind a little bit, just lose a bit of focus and stuff, so...
Yeah, it is a big cut right on the eyebrow, and if Alexi's smart, he'll be using the gloves every time he gets in the grapple tower just to give it a bit of a rub.
I just glanced over at the doc, though. He doesn't seem really concerned about it. But now he's just looking for it, though, he doesn't want to get too blood hungry and just think, I'm just going to elbow the whole fight, because,
Yeah, we've seen that happen on many an occasion where the fighter just becomes solely focused on that cut and ends up getting blocked in the process.
That's right.
That's a lot of support behind us for Alexi the Great.
Yeah, he's got a team behind him, that's for sure.
Yeah, big third round again, proudly brought to you by PerceptionDesign.com. The penultimate round, round 4. Proudly brought to you by PerceptionDesign.com. Carl Draper went to work on that cut of Ash Powell over in the corner.
He would have put 2 kilos of Vaseline on that cut.
And it's in an awkward spot too, right on the bone.
Time out!
Ilias is going to call it. We're going to have a look. He's given him the opportunity to make it work in between rounds. It's pretty bad.
Corner.
Oh, that's a nasty cut.
He can see fine though. We can see into his eye. It's fine. He can see clearly.
Yeah, Dr. Peter Lewis just gave it the thumbs up. He asked Ash if he could see, and that was fine. Let it go.
Lucky for him, the blood is trickling more down the side of his face,
That's
not
it.
into his eye socket.
Ash's eyes are completely clear, so I think it's fine. Doc's just run over to Carl and said we're going to fix that between rounds.
So we've got Clint Howson from the Thai boxing pit just sitting next to us watching this, and he's enjoying it. He's loving seeing the blood here. They're used to it over in WA. Elias just warning Alexi for hanging onto the ropes.
Once again, Ash Powell just loads up on those low kicks to that lead leg of Alexi.
I'm just wondering, is that 2 cuts that he might have? Looks like one just below the eyebrow, one just above the
Yeah, it
eyebrow.
does look like that. I'm not sure if it's just a glob of blood or it's 2 cuts.
Again, we see Alexi just
So grinding away in there. Yeah, it's definitely 2 cuts.
Yeah, smart work from Alexi, just trying to open those cuts up a little bit more, Tao, and force a stoppage.
You know, he should be letting that right hand go, not looking to just elbow it. You know, the glove will do the work now. Start letting some leather go on it. But I mean, you know, like he should really still stick back to his game and start, you know, play a Thai game. You know, he can kick, he can, as he does.
And Ash Powell keeping a pretty dangerous low guard as well. He's not really protecting that cut at all. I would have expected to see his left hand planted right up against that cut. It seems content on working the low kicks to that lead leg.
Bit of work there in the grapple.
Dr. Lewis is going to earn his money tonight. He's going to get the Singer sewing machine out, mate, and he's going to have to really work those cuts. Big 4th round again. Those boys didn't want to touch gloves at the end of this one. 4 down, 1 to go. Tao, how are you seeing it?
Well, I think Alex is starting to come good now. I mean, I still think that that Ash is walking forward, and I think that he's kind of getting off first as well. I think Alexi's got a little bit tunnel vision on that cut now. I still think he should be playing his full Thai game.
Here we go, the 5th and final round, proudly brought to you by Perception Design. Your current WMC champion, Ash, the executioner pal, Alexi Petroulias. Tell you what, the swelling appearing on that eye of Ash Powell. It's like a bit of a veranda hanging over the eye now.
Yeah, absolutely, Johnny. And Ash trying to work on Alexi now with those downward elbows into the collarbone.
Alexi's certainly coming good as the latter rounds go on. I mean, he really is starting to dominate now. So, I don't know, it'll be a tough one for the judges to call. I think Ash has definitely become a little bit focused on that cut. It's taken him off his game plan, but we'll see how it all unfolds. Alexi has to really take it though, you know. And that's how he'll do it, you know, scoring high, kicking the body, kneeing. Getting that kneeing work rate up when he's in the grapple, that's what'll win him the fight.
Good work there from Alexi.
He just seems to have grown in confidence since that cut. Let go another crossing elbow now. You see Alexi even kicking on the back foot.
Yeah, that's how he should have been doing it from the beginning. If you're going to be a backward walking fighter, that's how you have to do it. That's it. That's what'll get it for him.
Dying moments of this 5th and final round WMC state title up for grabs.
Yeah, look, the supporters for Alexi absolutely going nuts behind us.
Well, I certainly think Alexi sort of brought it very much home in the 3rd, 4th and 5th. I mean, I'll leave it up to the judges. I wouldn't want to call it, but I think Alexi's done it in the right order. You know, you don't want to start hard and finish slow. You want to start slow and finish hard. So
Absolutely, that's what he's used to, and really, Ash Powell's given him the opportunity to do that.
There you have it, absolute quality there in centering, worthy of a state title. This will go to the judges' accountability. Dave Fox and Judge Darren Bauer. Big thanks to PerceptionDesign.com for getting behind this one. Too close to call for my liking.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we go to the judges' scorecards, please give both these fighters a big round of applause. An absolute war in centre ring. Both going 110% fighting for this title. After 5 rounds of full Thai rules, we have gone to the judges' scorecards. Judge Kane Doherty scored the fight 48-47 to the blue corner. Judge David Fox scored the contest 47-48 to the red corner. And Judge Darren Bauer scored the contest 48-47, declaring you winner via split points. And still WMC Victorian champion.
Well, there you go, gentlemen. At the end of the day, only 1 point in it going the way of Ash Powell and retaining his WMC state title.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I guess they sort of counted those earlier rounds on there. I mean, it was very, very close.